Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This is part 2 of my LEGO Andor build series. I've been patiently waiting for my last couple Bricklink orders to arrive. There is no better feeling than eagerly walking out your front door, down your driveway and up to your mailbox, hoping that what waits behind that small metal door is LEGO.
What's in the box?
You get to the box. Slowly reaching up, you begin to question whether the tracking said today or tomorrow. The brown, paper, bubble mail packaging. It's here in all its glory.
Yes, 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 yes.
The rest of my Bricklink packages have finally arrived. Here's a quick overview of some of the parts that came in the mail. I received 25 trans clear 1x1 tiles, 20 medium nougat printed 1x2 bricks, a bunch of printed white tiles, 2 trans clear windscreen pieces, and 10 white window panes. Now that I got a bunch of needed minifigure parts, it was time for me to put together all of the figures I will be using in my 12 Andor MOCs. This is a good way to pump me up for all the building I have planned. I thought it would be easiest to go MOC by MOC and showcase what figures I will be using. The first MOC is again of Morlana 1, specifically the streets outside of the club Andor goes to. I'm kind of combining the scene outside the club and the confrontation with the Pre-Mor security officers. Here's the Cassian figure I will be using. I gave him a hood and replaced his legs with some different ones. For the 2 Pre-Mor security officers, I used the Cyril hat and torso, and the legs are dual molded. I also chose different faces for the figures that I think represent the actors pretty well. My second MOC is again of the Pre-Mor security office. It will feature Cyril, another random officer, and a bunch of these Pre-Mor technicians. The torso I used for these was from a Jurassic World set. Moving on to the third MOC, which is the Ferrex warehouse, I have Cassian again, but instead of the hood, I have this reddish-brown hairpiece, which is from a lot of different sets. I think it works pretty well as Cassian's hair. I like it better than the one from the Andor set. Next I have Luthen, which is straight from the set, no upgrades needed, he's a perfect figure. No notes.
No notes. No notes. No notes. No notes. It's perfect.
The fourth MOC is outside the Imperial base on Aldhani, so we'll have Cassian, Skeen, Nemec, and Terramin all in their matching Imperial disguises, as well as the Imperial Commandant, the Imperial Engineer, and Lieutenant Gorn. The fifth MOC is Cyril in his mom's apartment. Right now I only have Cyril picked out. He will probably look something like this. The next MOC is the heist on the Imperial garrison. This will be of the interior of the garrison. The figures will be mostly the same as the last MOC, but will have some hair pieces instead of their hats. It will also feature some Imperial technicians and Vel. The seventh MOC is the ISB meeting. I'm not sure if I still want to make the ISB meeting. The room itself is actually super complicated and features a lot of textures that seem really hard to build. I definitely could build it, but I also don't have the pieces to accomplish what I have in mind, so I may change this to Luthen's store when Mon Mothma goes and visits him in episode 7. That seems more fun to me to build, and I do want to include Mon Mothma in this series. Moving on to the 8th MOC, which is Marva's apartment. This is what I have in mind for Marva. She mostly just wears this dark red jumpsuit. The next MOC is Andor at the Neamos Resort. Here's Andor's beach outfit. I will have a couple other minifigures for the citizens on vacation there. I also have this Imperial droid. Sadly, I don't have any shore troopers and don't really feel like paying $30+ for a used minifigure. I'm probably just going to use stormtroopers instead. The 10th MOC is the Narkina 5 prison breakout. I bought some of these skeleton torsos for the arm printing for the Imperial guards in the prison. I also bought a bunch of these white torsos for the prisoner jumpsuits. The 11th MOC will include Luthen, who will look exactly the same as the other MOCs, but it will also include Saw Gerrera and 2 tubes. I'm really happy with how these figures turned out. Lastly, we are on to the final and largest MOC, the Uprising of Ferrex on Rick's Road. This MOC will feature a lot of characters. Supervisor Dedra in her white coat with her death troopers, lots of Imperial officers and supervisors, a bunch of these Imperial riot troopers, tons of generic Ferric citizens, and of course Andor rescuing Bix. Let me know down in the comments if you have any other minifig suggestions or combinations for me. I just might have the piece you suggest in my collection. Many more videos coming soon, and thanks for watching.